Welcome to another episode of Will It Twinkie, and today I'm going to make imitation crab cakes. Yeah, I can buy real crab, but whatever. I'm not too involved with real or fake food. I mean, if it tastes good, fake or real, it tastes good, right? So here are the ingredients. I'm gonna have 1 pound of imitation crab meat, or real crab meat if you want. I'm gonna have a half a cup of mayo, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, some lemon zest, a teaspoon of salt, pepper to taste, 1 egg, and 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs. I'm just going to, I'm using Pepperidge Farm stuffing. I'm going to grind them up and make breadcrumbs out of them. And then onions and garlic is optional, so I'm not going to make you watch all that. I'm going to put it all together and then we will Twinkie. This is what the recipe looks like. It looks a little dry, so I don't know. First time for everything, right? So I guess you're supposed to make like a crab, so I don't know. Let me try making one by hand and stick it in there. See if it sticks together. Yeah, it seems to stick together. There you go. A little more. All right. There. Okay. And the rest of them, I think I'm just going to shove. It's gone through 3 green light cycles, so let's take a look. Smells good. Let's pick one out. I don't know. Let's flip it over. Yeah, look at that. They look like Twinkies. Huh. Wonder if we just cook them upside down like that for a little while. Alright, well, I think they look as cooked as they're gonna get. Get some tongs. Well, they seem to be sticking together. Oh, that one's a little... Alright, I think these are ready to try. I got some of the Tennessee dip that I got from TN Disports. Will it Twinkie? So let's take a taste without the dip. Hot. Bubbly hot. It tastes kind of bland, actually. Yeah, that imitation crab meat, I think if you cook it, yeah, I think the heat takes the flavor away. I know I had the lemon, but I don't want to cut it up right now, so I'm just going to use some bottled lemon juice. A couple of drops on there. It's okay. Let's get a little Tennessee dip on it. That's good. I think this is good. Did it Twinkie? Not really. Is it still good? Yeah. I might try some real crab next time. I think it's kind of bland, not because the recipe was not good. I think it's a little bland because the fake crab meat flavor changes when it's cooked. All right. Yeah. Not tasting much of the onion. Not tasting much of the other things, the Dijon mustard or the Worcestershire sauce. Could just be me. The texture's good. It does stick together. Let's fry it. Make regular crab cakes in a pan and see what the taste difference might be, given that when you fry it, it's a little bit hotter. But I'll save this for the next taste test. Kind of messed up a little bit. I forgot to add the salt and the pepper to the mix, but still, you know, the salt might bring out a little bit more flavor, but given that the other flavors really didn't come out, I don't know if it's because the salt didn't draw out the other flavors or not, but what I did was I put a little sprinkle of salt on here to see if it brought out any flavor. It does. Yeah. So adding the salt in there really does enhance the flavors. So it's on me. I did not adding the salt. And then of course if you add the lemon juice with the salt, I added a little salt to this thing here. Let's see the lemon. Oops, a little bit too much there. Yeah, it really did draw out the flavor. So mental note, don't forget the salt. Okay, let's try the fried crab cakes, and I did sprinkle a little salt on it, and it does fall apart. And it's more crunchy. Definitely a little bit better in the flavor profile. Add a little more salt to it. Add a little lemon juice. It's not super duper crab cake, but in a pinch, it works. It works. Yeah, it's good. Let's chubby bunny. Cheers. definitely the fried has more flavor than the Twinkie, even with the salt added. So, will crab cakes Twinkie? Maybe. It's still possible if I use real crab meat. Not forget the salt. Pepper, not a big deal. But yeah, the salt definitely brings out more flavor than without the salt. And probably because it cooled off a little bit and let the flavors migrate a little bit better. So let me try that. Yeah, I'm tasting more of the crab meat. Yeah, that bite's a little more flavorful than when it was hot. So maybe you want to let it cool down a little bit, but definitely, like I said, the frying gives it a little better texture than the Twinkie maker. But if you have a frying pan, I would prefer frying it over the Twinkie maker. But will it still Twinkie? Yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I'll give it 6 out of 10. It is a little messy, so I will give both of them a little cowbell.